Okay, good morning all of you. Uh, in today's session, we are going to continue the discussion of the same topic that we have been doing now, that radicals, valencies, monoatomic, diatomic, etc. We are going to continue that. Now, the thing is that many years ago, all over the world, the scientists knew that the lightest element on Earth is hydrogen. So that had become common knowledge that the lightest element known to man is hydrogen. Now the thing is that the mass of one hydrogen atom is 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Now you understand that this is very small. I mean, it is extremely small. So the scientists decided that if you want to ever talk about the mass of any atom, then it is better to talk in terms of the mass of hydrogen atom. And the mass of hydrogen atom uh, it was called 1 AMU. AMU full form is atomic mass unit. Okay, so the mass of one hydrogen atom 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. This value 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg, this value was called 1 AMU, and the full form of AMU is atomic mass unit. So atomic mass unit is the mass of one hydrogen atom, and this is the value. Now the thing is that the most important thing is that if you describe the mass of any other atom in terms of the mass of hydrogen atom, so it is probably more appropriate to call it relative atomic mass. So suppose let us say that the mass of carbon atom suppose let us say that the mass of carbon atom is 12 into 1.66 into 20 to the power 27 kg. Suppose the mass of carbon atom is equal to this. So that means the mass of carbon atom is equal to 12 AMU. So this mass we are not writing in kg, now we are writing it in AMU. So that means the mass of carbon atom is 12 times the mass of hydrogen atom. So because everything is being measured relative to hydrogen, so that is why we also call it relative atomic mass of carbon. So 12 AMU automatically becomes the relative atomic mass of carbon. Now what happens is that in terms of availability and in terms of abundance, the most abundant easily available element on Earth is actually carbon itself. It is not hydrogen. Hydrogen is the lightest element. Now the problem with hydrogen is that hydrogen is available in huge quantity, there is no doubt about that, but you will not get free hydrogen because hydrogen is in the form of H2 gas. So it's in the form of a molecule. So getting free hydrogen is next to impossible. But free carbon you will get in various forms. So carbon is relatively the most abundant, and also it's very easily available, and so the scientists decided that it is perhaps better to relate to carbon than to relate to hydrogen. So they changed the definition of relative atomic mass, and they said that relative atomic mass is so relative atomic mass means number of times it is heavier than 1/12 the mass of carbon atom. So relative atomic mass is number of times it is heavier than 1/12 the mass of a carbon atom. So instead of relating it to hydrogen, the scientists decided that we should relate it to carbon, because in the free natural form it is the most abundant element. Certainly hydrogen is abundant, there is no doubt about that. There is a huge amount of hydrogen everywhere on earth, but it is not free, it is in the form of H2. That is the problem. So this is the definition of relative atomic mass of any substance. Okay, the next topic is percentage composition. Suppose in the molecule of water, all of you know water is H2O, that's a very famous thing. So in the molecule of water, you are having H2O, so hydrogen is 1 atomic mass unit and oxygen is 16 atomic mass unit, right? Hydrogen is 1 AMU and oxygen is 16 AMU. So the percentage composition of water, so hydrogen, there are 2 of them, so it will be 2/18 into 100, and oxygen there is only 1 of them. So it will be 16/18 into 100. So hydrogen will be 2/18 into 100 and oxygen will be 16/18 into 100. So this is the percentage composition of water molecule. So this is the topic, percentage composition. Okay, and the third topic in today's session, so we have done relative atomic mass, we have done percentage composition. The third topic in today's session is empirical formula. Now suppose if you have a molecule C6H6, so the empirical formula of C6H6 is CH, because you have to reduce C6H6, 6 and 6 you have to reduce it, so it will become CH. So it is the simplest formula in whole number of atoms. So something like reduce to lowest term, which we do in maths. So if you reduce 6 in lowest term, it will become 1. So these are the 3 topics in today's session: relative atomic mass, percentage composition, and empirical formula. Now I will give you the homework. Okay, so these are the questions. Number 1, find the percentage composition of urea. Urea formula is CON2H4, carbon is 12, oxygen is 16, nitrogen is 14, hydrogen is 1. Question number 2, find the empirical formula of C6H12O6, C2H2 and CH3COOH. Question number 3, find the relative mass of CHCl3 molecule and chlorine is 35.5. So these are the 3 homework questions, and you have to submit your homework by 9 p.m. tomorrow, that is 9 p.m. Wednesday.